How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. So we are playing our good old buddy Galactus. There is a lot of Thanos out in the meta. There's a lot of Blob being played. I got tired of playing it last week, and I wanted to switch it up with something that we haven't played in a while. So this is Galactus. I was watching LambySeries play maybe the same deck, if not one that was very similar earlier today, and I wanted to try it. Wanted to play it. I haven't tried it in a while, so if you haven't played Galactus before, we'll go over the play lines really quick. Nico, just a solid card, especially with, Psylocke and then Electro. If you get that destroy, you can play Nico, play Electro, you can draw 2 cards. Same with, like, if you get Nico to convert Electro to a demon or Psylocke to a demon, always fantastic. Turn 1 and 2, you're looking to play Nico and Jeff into basically what your turn 3 is going to be, which is either Electro, Wave, or Psylocke. If you play Psylocke on 3, you're aiming to play Professor X or maybe a Hobgoblin on turn 4. If you play Electro, kind of the same idea, maybe a Hobgoblin on turn 4 and then a Galactus on that Hobgoblin lane on turn 5. If you play Wave, you're just trying to get a quick Galactus off. Maybe an early Orca. Wave into Professor X is okay, but you give your opponent the opportunity to play 6-drop on turn 4. So Wave is not my favorite of the plays. It's more last resort. I rather Psylocke into Professor X. But that's basically the idea of the deck. You want to ramp on turn 3, get out a 5-drop on turn 4 so you can play Galactus on turn 5. There's also play lines where this is probably the least played, but if you play Psylocke on turn 4, you can also get that Galactus out on turn 5. The only problem with that is you generally don't have enough power to win priority with the Galactus. Miss Marvel helps your Galactus fire off. Miss Marvel gives you priority generally, so your Galactus can go off, but also it gives that +5 power, so your Galactus is effectively a 10 power in that lane. So if your opponent has like 7 or 8 power, the Galactus will still go off, and then you can try to win on the last turn with, say, Shang-Chi or something like that. Obviously, with the Alioth nerf, it is slightly worse than it was before. However, it's still really effective, and I'm still having a blast with the deck. It's not top tier meta deck by any means, but it does catch a lot of people off guard. I feel like Galactus isn't being played as much as it used to be. And with a lot of people playing Blob on with Thanos decks, that's generally what their turn 6 is going to be. And if you have priority after Galactus, Alioth takes care of the Blob. If you don't have priority, generally you know a Blob is coming and you can kill it with Shang-Chi. So I've had a lot of fun with this deck. Let me know if it works out for you guys. Let me know what changes you made in the comments. Wanted to bring you guys a fun deck that we didn't used to play this exact same list, but Galactus is an archetype. Used to play him on this channel. So wanted to bring that back to you guys. I do deck videos like this. I'm going to put some gameplay right after this. And as usual, if you love all things Marvel Snap, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you in the next one. Do we want to swap any of these locations? I don't think so. Psylocke this turn to Miss Marvel, probably not the move. Probably going to Electro into Miss Marvel into Galactus. So do we want to play something? Maybe we play Psylocke here. If we play Psylocke, next turn we can play Nico and Electro if we need to. We're not going to need a copy of Electro. So, copy of Miss Marvel is okay, I guess. I mean, no matter what happens, we're really just looking to get Galactus off on 5. That's fine. We do have the option to Professor X, but I think if they're playing, well, that's an Iron Lad. Okay, so get the magic. We're gonna get the Galactus off. Hopefully they don't play into Limbo. Actually, we have priority, so that is gonna go off. And then Hobgoblin into like Orca. Probably the move. Yeah, I like it. We'll snap here. We can go Hobgoblin into Goliath. Obviously, that would be ideal, but we have, what, 2 draws for that? Got 3 cards in the deck. There's the Goliath. So, question is, I guess, Orca or Hobgoblin. Orca gives us more power, so probably that, and then hopefully we get priority and we can Goliath next turn.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah. Perfect. GG. I don't know if he's gonna leave, but if he snaps, fantastic. If not, take the 4 cubes, take two cubes, whatever. Perfect.
Victory.
Okay. So Electro into Hobgoblin left is actually pretty good. And then we can look to like Orca, Goliath. Well, we can now go the Galactus line. So I do like that. I don't want to go into Mojo World, so let's go Electro. Don't want to play that. We'll try to get priority, so we'll Electro Mojo World, and then go Hobgoblin middle into Galactus. Unfortunately, they're going to have a way to destroy the Hobgoblin, but our goal here is just to get priority. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Sort of, not really. All right, so Hobgoblin mid, then we'll Galactus mid. Hopefully he doesn't play too much over there. Plays Deadpool. Killmonger's now. We are gonna have priority. I am going to assume he's gonna play like Deadpool Carnage middle, which is going to, hopefully he destroys everything. Or I guess leaves a Hobgoblin so we can Goliath next turn. So I don't think it's worth snapping now. It's a little sketchy. If this is like Deadpool Carnage, then we're in good shape. Yep. And then, oh no, Carnage becomes 6. I thought for some reason it would be 4. So Goliath isn't going to work here. He is going to play that Deadpool and maybe something else big. So it's possible we win with like a Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, Nico, Psylocke. It's possible he's also playing Goliath. It's not worth snapping here. But we do have a shot. If he snaps, we might stay. He's not going to play Null. He's definitely playing the Deadpool. If he goes Deadpool Taskmaster, then we just win. So we'll see what he plays. Oh, he plays the Null and a Death. He doesn't even play the Deadpool. That's fine. Wow. I will take it.